खुद ही कर देना।
Hello and welcome back to podcast with Neil. सबको कैसे है सब and a very good evening to all of you. Because England versus Romania, England is a program and England is an institution that is very necessary because at the end of the day, whatever happens, Gareth Southgate is responsible. We all know how that pans out. And to actually join in the pre-match podcast, the 20-minute segment that we're going to have, we have on board Yusuf. I'll bring Yusuf on stream in just a second. Keep your eyes peeled to the TVs. Let's have Yusuf. I'm contacting Yusuf. Yusuf should be here any moment. Chalo. Yusuf, how have you been?
I'm fine. How are you doing?
Great, man, great. There's some technical difficulties with the green screen going on, so I'm trying to fix that. So, chalo, Yusuf, let's have a look at the lineups first. I'll bring on the lineups in just a bit. But while I bring that up, do tell our viewers, how do you view, as an England fan yourself, how do you view England to be challenging for the Euros this time around?
See, England are like one of like the country I support in the Euros, in the World Cups. So probably I want them to win
Mm-hmm.
this thing. And the challenge is, I think, very good given the pool of the players that Gareth Southgate has gone with.
Mm-hmm.
Some are like excluded, some good players are excluded, but obviously not everyone can make the 26-man team. Especially with the likes of Harry Kane, we have a great goal scoring threat with the likes of Luke Shaw, with the likes of we had Arnold before he got injured, and with the likes of Phil Foden,
Mm-hmm.
Mason Mount, all these young talents coming in the team.
Mm-hmm.
Also, it will be interesting to see who Gareth Southgate replaces Alexander Arnold with, because there have been like rumors that Lingard is going to come in or James Gordon-Prowse is going to come in.
Mm-hmm.
So we have to see this, but I think we are like a serious contenders. Like from all those stuff that we used to sing that it's coming home, it's coming home. So now it will come home, I think, this time.
Absolutely. So just have a look at the lineup, Yusuf. I'm just reading it out for you. So this is the lineup that England has gone with. So Sam Johnston, interesting choice on goal. Sam Johnston starts on goal with Ben Godfrey at right back, Ben White. Even I can't view this. It's that small.
Yeah.
Ben White, Tyrone
Yeah.
Mings, Luke Shaw, Jack Grealish, Calvin Phillips, James Ward-Prowse, and up top it's Marcus Rashford, Dominic Calvert-Lewin, and Jadon Sancho. How much do you think a Jadon Sancho and a Marcus Rashford link up? How much are you excited to see them, considering all the transfer rumors that have been flooding all around this time that Sancho should be a Red Devil within the tournament or just when the tournament ends?
You see, it's great to see a good player. If you watch Borussia Dortmund, you get to watch Jadon Sancho. He's a brilliant player. If you watch Manchester United, you get to watch Rashford, who is also a good player.
Mm-hmm.
But when you get to see like two of the best players together, two of the best English talents, great. And the thing is that I read about the lineup. It said that England will line up in a 4-3-3, which I don't think will happen because given they are playing with two defensive midfielders, probably Phillips and James Gordon-Prowse. So I
Mm-hmm.
think we'll see a similar pattern to which we saw against Austria, 4-2-3-1, with Gordon-Prowse and Kevin Phillips just playing the double pivots role and Grealish given the free role of a center attacking midfielder. And flanking him would be on the right Sancho, and on the left would be Rashford, and just their targets would be Dominic Calvert-Lewin, who I think will be very effective in the tournament to get those when you go like proper British football stuff, when you have to put the crosses in. Dominic Calvert-Lewin is very good in the air, and he can get some goals as well.
Absolutely. But the defense has been an issue since Harry Maguire has not featured for Manchester United since the Europa League final or the last game of the season. Do you think that Harry Maguire uh, would be as pivotal as Gary Neville put it, like England would miss Harry Maguire more than Harry Kane? And with all the slander that he's got throughout the season, do you think that, Yusuf, that this is an understatement on how we are actually seeing Harry Maguire, and we do underrate him, don't we, Yusuf?
Obviously, you see, you slander him for like some of the mistakes he make, but there's not a single defender in this world who hasn't made a single mistake. From Maldini to Nesta to Ramos, they have all made mistakes. But the difference between them and Maguire is that I'm not comparing them. They eventually went on to win the trophies, the big trophies, which are required to register yourself as a legend. Now, coming to the case of Maguire, no way I'm saying that Maldini or that are like equivalent to Maguire. They are obviously on a different level. But as I said in the previous podcast as well, that there are some players whose value you realize after they leave or after they don't play, and Harry Maguire is one of them. We saw how vulnerable we were post Maguire's injury, and how like good we were, like not that great, but we were average in the defense pre Maguire's injury. So you see, these are the things, and I was discussing with you, or I think Saurav and Rohit, all the people with the following English football. I said that even with Ayan in that podcast, I said that going with a back five is the key when Maguire was fit, because then you can utilize Kyle Walker's space as a right centre back as well. But now we are seeing England use the back four system as well. With Maguire injured, I don't think they'll go with the back five now. And Kyle Walker might just sit out the whole tournament, as I'd prefer Reece James in a right back. If they're playing back four, I'll go with Reece James in a right back.
Cool. That's pretty some good analogy. But Aaron Wan-Bissaka, don't you think has missed out on, since Trent has not been there? Do you think Aaron Wan-Bissaka has missed out?
Obviously, you see, Wan-Bissaka has been one of the best defensive right backs, but you can't take every right back. And maybe Gareth Southgate had some criteria to put those right backs in. He wanted them to attack more. He went with Trippier, who got like good amount of assists, and he's also a good set piece taker. He went with Arnold, who's now injured, who's obviously the best right back, the best attacking right back in the country. And he went with Reece James, who gives you a balance of both Wan-Bissaka and Arnold. And Kyle Walker is obviously, I think he went with Kyle Walker as a third centre back option in a back five. So yeah, Wan-Bissaka will be missed there, as you said. As I think some past footballer also said that when you play France, you need that your right back to defend. You don't need him to put the balls in. Those are the primary responsibilities of attackers, and they are the secondary responsibility of defenders. So if that's the case, then so that when the Saka, I think he should have gotten, but it's up to Gareth Southgate. You see, he knows better than us, and he went with what he thinks is the best.
Absolutely. IOM TV says, Yusuf, who's the Jethalal leader of this young England squad? Anujit is asking that. I beg your pardon, all of you. Before Yusuf says, I beg your pardon, all of you are having some technical difficulties. You can see my screen glitching, the camera part of mine. I'll just fix that up and start the watch along then. So Yusuf, go on.
Jethalal would be, I think, Harry Kane. He's the leader. He's the main. He is Sir Harry Kane. He'll bring it home.
Okay, so not much of bringing it home, because whenever England has said that, Yusuf, that we have always seen how much it has backfired. But do you think that last question, do you think that English team is actually confident this time, especially with the likes of France, Portugal, Spain coming in as an underdog? Do you think this is possible?
See, it is possible, but then again, it's England. In the 2004 Euros, Rooney got injured and we bottled it. In the 2006 World Cup, Rooney got a red card, and like many players, there was confusion to play Scholes, Lampard, Gerrard together in a midfield.
Right.
Then we again bottled it. Like that was the golden generation, and we reached like I think quarters or semis of the Euros or World Cups,
Mhm.
and that was like peak. And now you are having this another generation of footballers in which the defense is not that great as compared to the previous generations, but the attack is really good. You see, you have Harry Kane. He has been like one of the best, if not the best strikers in the world for the past 5 or 6 seasons.
Right.
You have Marcus Rashford, who is obviously great. You have a young Jadon Sancho, who has been brilliant. You have seen the talent of Phil Foden in the Premier League this season. You have seen what Mason Mount is capable. So there, I'm sensing some sort of similarity between this squad and the old generation squad, because in the old generation squad also you had many good midfielders that you were like confused who to play, who
Right.
would you go for. And here also, I was also like trying to make my starting 11, and I was also confused. Should I play Grealish? Should I play Mount, or should I leave Foden out? And you see, I think that's what Garrett Southgate has to think. The decision of playing friendlies with these type of players, I think, is not good. He should have went with like the players that he wanted to start and figured out its proper starting 11 before the tournament. Because
Right.
in tournament, even in group stage, if you lose a game and you draw a game, there are very less chances of going forward.
Absolutely. Okay, Yusuf, thanks for joining in the brief podcast. Would have wanted to continue it a bit longer, but some technical glitches are there. And guys, do keep watching. I'll just have a 5 minute break, sort out this out, get my beverages ready, get my popcorn ready. Yusuf, you too as well. Join in on the chat in the watch along and do support the stream. Do like, share, and subscribe. And just give me 5 minutes. We'll be back. Thanks, Yusuf, for joining in. See you someone in the next podcast. And guys, keep tuning in. It's break time now.
Thank you. Thank you.
Hoping that the problem is solved. We thank Yusuf for joining in, and I hope, and I sincerely hope that that problem is away from us. Hope there's no more glitching. There is glitching. The moment I said that there is glitching. Let's hope that we can tolerate through this. Hello once again. Let's catch up. How's it been? How's it been? England is always a prospect, right? England is always a prospect. यार क्या हो रहा है आज? The other two podcasts have been so well. The other two watch alongs have been so well. आज पता नहीं क्या प्रॉब्लम हो रहा है. चलो, too much problem. I do hope that we can get away with this, get away through this, but you never know what the technology has in store for you. Thank you guys for bearing with me. Thank you guys for joining through. Lineups again: Marcus Rashford, Jadon Sancho. Definitely would be a treat to watch. Definitely would be a treat to watch, considering the fact that he is rumored to join Manchester United. And as a United fan, it gives me utmost pleasure and joy to say this, that Marcus Rashford, just a sec. Yeah. Marcus Rashford has been United's best player, the number 10, the mercurial number 10. And seeing Jadon Sancho, of the pedigree of the player that he is, what he has around 30 plus goals and assists in the Farmers League. So, whatever may seem the case, right? Because Jadon Sancho is a phenomenal player. He's a phenomenal talent. And something is very, very accurate and very, very wrong if you say that he is not needed in Manchester United and he'll be halting the development of Mason Greenwood. That's not something you desire, right? Because the fact of the matter is that Mason Greenwood has developed into a pretty good striker, a very good striker. He's been playing on instincts, but generally, if you'd ask me, he has been superb. Rashford captain today, PR or deserved? I think it's more PR, but he is the leader in the dressing room with his post-match comments that he came with on the Europa League final, that the sacrifices that the team has made, it's immense. It's immense. You cannot take away anything from that. You absolutely cannot take away anything from that. With the injuries that he has had, my God, would be dreaded to think that, what to say. I have no words basically to emphasize how Marcus Rashford played throughout the entire season, but oh my God, it was immense, guys. It was immense. Let me ready the match. GeoTV to the rescue again. I don't know what's happening with the glitching all of a sudden. I have zero clue what is happening. Everybody's fixated on the Sony 6, Sony 10 II, right? India, Qatar. Nope, not that. Where is 10 II actually? Okay, found out 10 II. The Euros. Chalo. Got it sorted. Okay. The match is ready. Marcus Rashford wearing the number 11 and leading the team out. Such a delight to watch as a Manchester United fan, and as a hopeful that he would be grasping the leadership with both of his hands, if one of them is not injured, by the way. So let's get it all sorted. Don't have beverages today, I just have water. Had a hearty dinner before the match. Guys, do like, share and subscribe to the stream, and if you're new to the channel, you can share this and you can subscribe this as well. And if you want to support me, go a bit further and donate to the channel. All your donations, all your subscriptions and all your support means a lot to me. Do bear with me. I don't know what glitch is going on tonight, but I'll try to sort it out. Shreyan says early dinner. Yeah, I do have dinner during at 8:39 to I eat very less because I'm home more often than not, but I'll try to provide lower latency tonight, but let's see what's in store for us. I absolutely have no clue why the stream is glitching tonight, but we have what we have. Dominic Calvert-Lewin making his way up, and as you can see on the screen, Romania plays in all white tonight. Shan says, who's winning the Euros? Difficult question. You cannot rule out any team on paper, because if you've got the guts to qualify, you've got the guts to win it. We saw that with Croatia, saw that with Iceland. They were so far, so close. But even Japan, for some instance, they got to the advanced stages and eventually got knocked out by Belgium in the World Cup. So let's see. I do hope it's Portugal retaining the trophy. France will be a very close participant and a very close competitor, to go by the statistic of things, but you never know how these things tend to go. Let's focus solely on the watch along and pray and support me that this glitching stops. And the moment I say glitching, it's glitching. I don't know what's wrong tonight. Maybe it's electricity, I don't know. The national anthems are on progress. IOMDB says Romania is our bogey team because last win came in 1970. It's gonna be difficult. It's gonna be difficult. England have a habit of making things difficult, but you never know what things are gonna go in this way. So you just have to cross an inshallah and hope an inshallah. Gareth Southgate looking as wily as ever. Luke Shaw, quite a fresh face to look forward to. Luke Shaw is the darling of Manchester United. Definitely the darling of Manchester United, and the way he performed this season gives me hope that he can be. Thoughts on Amad Diallo's free kick yesterday? Superb. He is a talent. He can play anywhere. I think we let go of Angel Gomez. That was a mistake, but signing someone of the caliber of Amad Diallo, he's going to go even further if we manage him right. Once again, the England lineup for you: Sam Johnston, Ben Godfrey, Luke Shaw, Calvin Phillips, Tyron Mings, Ben White, Jadon Sancho, Marcus Rashford, Dominic Calvert-Lewin, and I think I missed Phillips. I think I missed Calvin Phillips. Rashford, the captain for tonight. Ben Godfrey playing out of position, playing a left-footed right back. I don't know what Southgate decides with these kind of things, but Marcus Rashford bearing the captain's armband for his nation. Absolute treat to watch. Absolute treat to watch. Vlad Chiriches on the other side, captaining the Romanians. You all remember him from his time of Tottenham. Romanian lineup, Nita, and I'll not read all this. The only notable lineup is Vlad Chiriches. That the personnel on defense, we all know, we all remember his time in the Premier League. Yusuf is here. Yusuf says it's coming home. Let's hope it's coming home. Substitutions bench: Henderson, Lingard, Watkins, Bellingham, all going to be there in the pre-friendly. The two managers, Marcus bellowing out the instructions. Let's see how Marcus plays in the left wing with Jadon on the right. Referee has the whistle in his mouth. I don't know what Gareth South. Vlad Chiriches streets won't forget. Absolutely. Absolutely. We haven't seen any players taking the knee actually. So have they stopped supporting it? No room for racism? Or have they decided, chalo, this is the final straw? Marcus Rashford is rumored to have his one of his surgery, probably his foot, and that would seem him miss the first half of the season. Okay, the players are taking the knee. I was wrong. So England are the only team that is dominating over here. Such lovely sight. No room for racism at all. And it's kickoff time, and we have successfully kicked off. My timer is haywire. Chalo. England straight on to the attack. Tyrone Mings. Okay. It would be good to see how Calvin Phillips actually surfaces in this setup. I think you guys won't have any complaints. Around 3-4 seconds. I'll try the ultra low latency. I've tried the ultra low latency, and I think 4 or 5 seconds is allowed. Minimal delay. Ben Godfrey on the right. England playing with a back four. That is surprising. That is surprising. That is pretty much surprising. Romanians on the attack. And Calvin Phillips is an interesting choice, as I was saying, because I've not seen him playing in the single pivot position with Grealish and the another attacking midfielder that England has put out. Forgot his name. Grealish and Ward-Prowse basically. So Calvin Phillips and Ward-Prowse would be okay. Romanians have a corner, by the way. And let's test out England's set piece prowess. They had all the Premier League teams copying the England setup. As Romania's terrible loss to Armenia and Georgia in the last 2 games, but you never know what's going on with England. Tyrone Mings heads it clear. Romanians still have the ball in the English box. England playing in all blue. Puts it, drills it in, and it's cleared off the line by Tyrone Mings. What an effort. What a start to the game that could have been, guys. What a start to the game. Clearly the defense is sleeping. No, actually it was a goal kick. The player missed. Sam Johnston gets a nod. So who do you think, guys, would start for England in goal? Should it be Dean Henderson? For me, it should be Dean Henderson. All hands down. Not Jordan Pickford, for heaven's sake, not Jordan Pickford. The strong end of the season that Dean Henderson had, I think he should be automatic choice. Pickford performs like Yashin in the white shirt. Anujit, man. Let's hope. Ward-Prowse playing towards the right, Grealish towards the left. Dominic up front, leading the line. These three can be future Manchester United striker, Manchester United forward line. Dominic Calvert-Lewin, Jadon Sancho, who's been up and around the rumours, and Marcus Rashford is man born and bred. These three can just be the Manchester United trio come probably next season or the season after, because without Carlo Ancelotti, I don't think Dominic Calvert-Lewin would want to stay. And as Solskjaer has said, that even though Cavani has signed a new contract, he's looking for a striker. What other than to rob Everton that we have always done? And to get Calvert-Lewin, I think that would be the end of Martial. Cavani getting the number 9, Jadon Sancho getting the 7 would be amazing. Actually, Calvert-Lewin fits the striker's role very much with the English, with what Solskjaer tries to play. He can hold up play, he's fast on the ball, good finisher, scored a lot of goals under pressure. And Everton were a very good team last season. He's still young. If you can't get Haaland, you have to go for Calvert-Lewin. England on the attack. Jack Grealish out wide, donning the number 10. Plays off to Marcus. Clearly Marcus still having that shades of those injury. Jadon Sancho. He's playing a lot infield. Luke Shaw, Jack Grealish. Stumbles over, referee doesn't give a foul. What a stupid, lame pass there. Lame pass out by, not under pressure, but these things have to be avoided. These things absolutely have to be avoided. By the way, if you're new to the channel or new to the stream, do hit that like button and do hit that subscribe button and do support me. Go one step further and you can see the donation box is always open for your encouragement, for your always warmth and love. Means a lot. Absolutely keeps me spurring and absolutely sponsors my beverages in the meanwhile. Okay. Long ball out to Marcus. What a touch. Yeah, lets him down. Thought he niggled in on first time. Added pressure for him, do you think, donning the captain's armband? Even though this is a friendly, I think Southgate's men would have it to have a performance to lay down the markers. Marcus to lay down the markers. Yeah, the wordplay is nice. I'm a poet. But some Jose Mourinho fanatics would say poets don't win. Guys, do tell me in the comments how much of a miss is Jordan Henderson gonna be. Still not there. Would be difficult, don't you think? Because Calvin Phillips, Jack Grealish and Ward-Prowse too attacking, too much. England trying to break through and lashes. Calvin Phillips lashes one out of the park. Would have been a 6, but we're playing a different sport. Calvin Phillips has an interesting season with Leeds. Got hacked off at halftime versus Manchester United because he was caught out of possession and position a lot of times. But he had a very good start to the season, but with the plaudits of a Marcelo Bielsa, of what he brings to the team and what he gets out of you, it's been amazing. It's been absolutely amazing. Brainless Cowders who only see Hendo start Rice all the way. Basmati Busquets. Guys, do share this stream in your groups, in your England groups. Would want a major participation. Luke Shaw galloping down the left hand side and he has space, green grass ahead of him. Luke Shaw and Marcus combining as they had done the whole season for Manchester United. Marcus trying to dribble as he has done the whole season for Manchester United. It's with Grealish. Mad killer official. Imagine somehow India win the Euros. Okay, I pretend not to read that. Godfrey and White just before the match against an actual tournament start, only Southgate can do so. Southgate disaster class coming. All the England fans are hopeful for a disaster class. Then again, we don't accept mediocrity. Romanians have the ball. It's a shot and Sam Johnstone gathers. Quite a weak effort in the end, but England's defense ripped open. All ripped wide open. Just 2-3 passes and England's defense is ripped open. Who can be the replacement of Trent? Aaron Wan-Bissaka. Any day. 6 assists, 2 goals, lots of saving asses. You play an Mbappe against a Trent Alexander-Arnold. It's history, it's curtains. Maybe Kyle Walker would be the perfect fit because of his pace, his strength. What Kyle Walker does is he switches off a lot of times. So let's see. He is an established Englishman through the ranks. Jack Grealish getting fouled again. What we have by Vlad Kirikes, what we have seen Jack Grealish know that he draws a lot of fouls, dropping in deep. It's very difficult to get off of the ball. Wondering that whether he would be like a Wilfred Zaha, staying his whole life, almost his whole career at Crystal Palace, likewise at Aston Villa. Because he is 26, he is not turning young, and this would be the ripe age. Okay, Jadon Sancho has the ball, he is onside, dribbles past one, and the shot is out wide. The flag stayed down. The flag stayed down. Jadon Sancho, see his movement. He went a bit too early. The flag should have been raised. Good touch, gets past one. That's what a Jadon Sancho can do. He can get past 2-3 players like in a flash of a jiffy. Shot was off balance. Took it a bit quicker because the defense was closing him down. Nice win there by Calvin Phillips. Marcus. Suddenly gets alive for England. Jack Grealish weaves past 1, 2, 3 defenders. Rushes across in and it's an English corner. Magic dribbling by Jack Grealish. Absolute magic. Once, twice, thrice, 3 defenders. And it's got blocked off. Corners taken, not a good one. Ben Godfrey giving away a foul. Romanians are surprisingly holding their fort. People asking probably why Marcus was the choice for the captain slot, because I think out of all the players starting in this lineup, I think he is the most senior in terms of experience and caps. I do think that. An acrobatic win. Jadon is very much, look, England win another corner. Cracks in the Romanian armor are starting to get visible. Gareth Southgate off his feet, and let's hope he can sweep English fans off of their feet in the oncoming Euros. England with the customary set piece tradition right before the corner. Swings it in, gets high, and gets cleared. Romanians still have the ball. Tyrone Mings lays it off to Ward-Prowse. Good feed there. Calvin Phillips takes a shot on, and Jack Grealish was the one that took the shot on, and it's way out wide. Way out wide. England not going into full gear, pressing very moderately on the forward line. The press is mostly fixated down to the centres with Ward-Prowse, Calvin Phillips and Jack Grealish puffing in. Concerns me is the defence though. Without a Harry Maguire, we saw how United suffered, and would be the same fate of England. Sam Johnstone gives the ball away. Cheap one. Cheap one. Romanians building out from wide. Cross comes in. Header flicked on. And Jadon Sancho is the one in the box clearing the lines. Romania have a throw. Actually, it was Ben Godfrey. Godfrey to take the throw in. Maguire less defense, not surprised, panic stuff everywhere. Anujit is taking the piss. It's Gareth Southgate after all. If you have 4 right backs in your squad and you play a centre back out of position, it's Gareth Southgate things. You just might as well rename the replays book of world records for Gareth Southgate's insane amount of stupidity that he has. Have 3 or 4 right backs and you play a left-footed centre back out wide. God knows why. True, will replace Trent with Gary Neville. I don't know if I should laugh or cry about that. England play a through ball. Dominic couldn't keep it alive, and the Romanians quick transition, lay off the ball. But England have it under control. Quick, neat stuff. Marcus Rashford couldn't just adjust his feet. Clearly has lost a lot of sharpness, Marcus. A lot of sharpness. Guys, do share the stream with your friends. Let's have a good turnaround. Just 3 people watching. Let's make that 13. Do share it within your groups. I cannot actually hit WhatsApp because I'm using my phone as a decoy webcam, but then again. Marcus trying to dribble 4 people. "18 minutes gone. Tyrone Mings. Ward-Prowse. Jadon Sancho. Lofts it out wide to Marcus. Gets it under control this time. But cut out by the Romanian right back. Marcus looking good with the fluorescence on his arms. Let's hope that his fluorescence is on his feet as well with the dazzling Mercurials he is embodied with. Luke Shaw taking the throw in. Jadon Sancho. Luke Shaw to Jadon Sancho. Might just see them combining a left wing when Marcus is absent. Deal is very, very close, guys. The deal is very close. Just smell Sancho wear in that Old Trafford dressing room. Foul there. Foul. Referee keeps the play on. It's all England in the Romanians half. All of the ball possession is mostly around the midfield part. Less incisiveness. England have tried a few long balls. The passes are 11. What a pass by Jadon Sancho. What a pass. Oh my god. Just cuts it off. The Romanian goalkeeper just cuts it off. Marcus a bit flat footed there. Romanians on the counter. Marcus huffing and puffing. He needs to have very good Euros. He needs to have a very good Euros. Starting off with the goalkeeper Sam Johnstone. Back to Tyrone Mings. Sancho. James Ward-Prowse with his black boots looks very accomplished wearing those blacked out boots from the Nike series that I've seen him wearing for a long time. Ben Godfrey cannot overlap because he is left footed. Marcus turning on the afterburners. Nutmeg, one nutmeg passed. Oh, so close, so close. Almost 1-0. Grealish has the ball. Calvin Phillips poised. Takes the safer option. Long diagonal switch. Marcus and Luke combining as usual. I've seen them from the Manchester United days. Long ball out to Jadon Sancho. Fabulous bit of control. Puts in. Can Calvin Phillips, Ben Godfrey on his strongest side should have made more of that. It's clear indications that he's not a fullback and not a right-sided one. Clearly took a lot of time. Setting up the ball. Slashed right wide over. England keeping in the chances, but now England turn up the press. Calvert-Lewin. Calvin Phillips almost wins the ball in the Romanian penalty box. Grealish miscontrols it. Sancho is a 200 million player and MF Glazers is still penny pinching. Okay, Marcus has the ball. Is it a penalty? They're appealing for one. A goal kick has been given. Let's see from the replay. Did not get the ball. Did get a bit of Marcus, did Vlad Kirikes, but too soft for me too. Too soft for me too as well. Guys, if you're new to the stream, do hit that like button and that subscribe button if you want to go a bit further. to help me by donating to this channel, donating to this stream, keeping my spirits up high. All your donations have been handy, have been wonderful. Thank you for all your support and warmth. The sun is shining on the England pitch, and let's hope the sun is shining as Jadon Sancho tries to knock past one, but defense is blocked. Calvin Phillips has read all balls very well. Phillips, Grealish, out wide to Jadon. Romanians parking the bus. It's too much for Calvert-Lewin. Romanians attacking. Half of the first half gone and it's still deadlocked at 0-0. England creating a few chances. Romanians having their say on the other end. Came close a few times, but rather than that, Sam Johnstone has been untroubled. But it's always Gareth Southgate. Let's see what happens. Bengod free kicks the ball out and asks for a throw in. Typical English shithousery. Few stats for you guys. England's dominating this fair share of possession at 65-35. 4 shots, none on target. Romanians have had one on target, and the English side not getting the second balls as much, only winning 46% of the duels. And meanwhile, they attack through Jack Grealish. Very slow. The gameplay is very slow. I don't know if England are doing it intentionally, but let's see. Let's see what the Three Lions. Jack Grealish gets a foul. Customary Jack Grealish foul as usual. England restart. Out wide to Luke Shaw. I'm just saying Manchester United because of the Luke Shaw and Marcus Rashford combination. You can't blame me for that, can you? You cannot absolutely blame me. All eyes on Jadon Sancho. Romanians are attacking. How much do you expect from England in this Euros, Neil? Not much. I don't expect anything from a Gareth Southgate led side who selects 4. A shot comes in and could have been trouble for Sam Johnstone, but he gathers. As I was saying, you cannot expect anything from a Gareth Southgate side considering the fact that he picks 4 right backs and then plays the left footed centre back on right back. That's how much pissed off teams are. Got it nice, but dragged off the pitch, and Sam Johnstone makes a comfortable save down to his right. The Romanians are pressing right now. Guys, if you're new to the channel, do hit that like button and that subscribe button, and go one step further by supporting me. The donation box is open and all your love and warmth is readily accepted. Romania is trying hard to attack, by the way. They are going in through the counters. Jadon Sancho has been ordinary, to say the least. Not to expect of him too much, but we have high hopes for him. As United supporters, we have high hopes for him. We waited 1 year for the bloody transfer, and I hope we'll get him through the line this time. He is absolutely a necessity. He'll get the free kick again. Jack Grealish getting fouled. Is getting up tempered right now. Tempers are flying. It's been like 3 or 4 times that he's been fouled. He's been hacked through the back. A nasty foul. Should have been a yellow card. James Ward-Prowse lining up the set piece. That's a bad foul. Ward-Prowse lining it up. Peach of a ball. Header comes in. It's off the bar. It's off the crossbar. England come closest to breaking the deadlock. Now Luke Shaw. Ward-Prowse with excellent layout, excellent set piece deliveries. We know what they have. If Trent is out, Ward-Prowse is the one to get in if you want your set pieces to be bright. Jadon Sancho with the ball, plays back to Ben Godfrey. Loose pass over there. Ward-Prowse gathers. Now it's Luke Shaw. Grealish. Marcus. Lovely one-touch football. Grealish slams it in and it's played way over. Need Ward-Prowse in the Euros. Absolutely, Obigda. Absolutely. Guys, again, if you're new to the stream, do hit that like button, and if you're new to the channel, do hit that subscribe button and keep sharing, keep spreading all your love and warmth. Would mean an amazing lot of Ward-Prowse. Calvert-Lewin, what a looping header. So unlucky, so unlucky. Guys, can we get to 20 likes? 20 likes for the stream. Tyrone Mings with his long and lanky figure. His partner Harry Maguire being missing out through injury. It will be touch and go, as Gareth Southgate said in the pre-match presser that he's still a bit away. It will be touch and go. Calvert-Lewin has been exceptional. The runs he's making, the hold-up play, he's been very good. If United don't get a Haaland or a Kane, and they want another striker, if Martial doesn't succeed, Calvert-Lewin is the man. He is the man. No two ways about it. "33 minutes gone, the score still locked in. England have come the closest. Calvert-Lewin hitting the bar from a looping Ward-Prowse free kick. England tend to be good on set pieces. Let's see how the things go. Quick one-touch play, but England give the ball away. They do get a foul. Luke Shaw on the receiving end of one. Shaw turns back. Tyrone Mings. Ben Godfrey has Jaden for the option, goes back to Ben White. One touch play, need one touch stuff. Romanians have a chance to counter over here. That should be a yellow card. Should be a yellow card for Tyrone Mings. English defense all over the park. Escapes a yellow card. That's something new. Referees again not against the English players. We've seen a lot of bias against the English, but it's not happening. Where do England need to improve, guys? Do hit me up on the comments. Comfortable gather for Sam Johnstone. If Maguire isn't fit, whom do you think should start alongside John Stones? Because I think he is a surefire starter alongside. And do you think England will persist with this back four when all they have wanted to play is a back three? England is definitely missing a centre back. Just as Manchester United, England is missing Harry Maguire. Not even John Stones starting for the night. Maybe as Man City play the final, he's been given the day off, or he's starting from the bench. Calvin Phillips with the ball, out to Ward-Prowse. Luke Shaw providing the width, skips past one, lays it off to Marcus. And it's a bit tame effort from Marcus, and it goes strictly into the Romanian keeper's hands, and they build out from back. Watching England is a bit frustrating because you don't know where the pattern of play is. You don't know how are they going to play. Their pressing is okay, but all of the set teams like France, like contenders, even Portugal, have a set pattern of play. England looks like a host of players being jumbled up all together and a team of individuals rather than a team strength. Quick one touch play. Jadon Sancho with the ball, lays it off to Marcus. Marcus Rashford fouls it out wide, hits the crossbar. Yo, Mike, what a move! What a move! Marcus and Sancho linking up, future teammates on the boys. What a move over there. Ward-Prowse drives it in. What a move over there. Ajit, thanks for joining in, man. Was it Sancho or was it Marcus? I think it was Marcus. Sancho laid it off. Foul again on Luke Shaw. We'll get to see. That was a Sancho strike probably because he's on the frame. Okay, it was Grealish and Sancho. What a strike. What a strike. Oh, he's so unlucky. So unlucky, man. So unlucky. Brilliant strike. Tries to curl it on the top right hand corner. Crossbar in his way. Marcus and Sancho linking. Actually, that was Grealish and Sancho. It was my bad. Is this what we're going to see more of in red? I hope so. I certainly hope so. Guys, if you're new to the stream, do hit that like button and the subscribe button. And if you want to go one bit further, the numbers are there. You can sponsor my beverage. I just have water to drink. Rashford is 11, but I saw from the back heel was from Grealish. Then again, Rashford, Ward-Prowse digs it in. Wonderful delivery. Calvert-Lewin jumps up high and drags it over. England returning up the style right now. Ward-Prowse has been delivering peaches from any angles from the set pieces. Don't naturally see a Jadon Sancho inside the box. Depay scoring back-to-back for Netherlands. Memphis Depay is yet to be confirmed a Barcelona signing. I used to love him when he was at Manchester United. Him and Januz, I had high hopes for them, but didn't fizzle out. Somebody's injured probably. Or somebody has come on the pitch. I cannot hear the commentary. But the play has stopped. Do tell me in the comments. Last few games Sancho has been scoring so good. यार उसको लाओ, रेड जर्सी में उसको लाओ. Needed man, needed. Romanians playing themselves almost into trouble. Romanians start building from the back again. Played a few neat touches really. Can't count them out. Nomajit was saying is a bogey team for England. England start off with Sam Johnstone again. James Ward-Prowse. Ben White. Sancho went from City to Dortmund. He is a Man City Academy graduate. Ben White, Ben Godfrey making the run. Jadon Central. Grealish. Godfrey. Ward-Prowse. Nice bit of passing play by England. Marcus with the ball. Actually, it was Calvert-Lewin. Marcus was out left. Romanians are stuck in their own half and it keeps piling back on them. England need a first half goal. Great press, absolutely. Ajit, थोड़ा बता देना if the delay is alright. मतलब पास में 1-2 मिनट का हो जा रहा था. I think it's around 10 seconds right now. Romanians in the English half. Wins the free kick. England look clueless in defense at times. Harry Kane, the captain for England. 28 seconds. क्या बोल रहे हो? It's 42-40 and यहाँ पर it's 42-52. 12 seconds. Not even 12 seconds. Live कर दो एकदम. England needs to break low block defense. A lot of teams are gonna play like this against England in the group stage, and would be a very well situation for Manchester United as well. अच्छा टीवी में देख रहा है. Romanians, can they get the shot in? They get the shot in and it's out wide. Nice bit of a counter while I was checking some stats. Good save low down. Save with the feed by Sam Johnstone. Scare there for England as they reach halftime. And a goal at halftime would have been absolutely a hit to the sack of the walls. Can England get one before halftime? Marcus turns, doesn't get a free kick. Man. That's unlikely. Everyone wanting Kante to win the Ballon d'Or. Good shout out. Let's see who wins the Euros. If it's France, he's got a mighty good chance to win the Ballon d'Or. And if it's Cristiano winning the Euros, so let's see what happens. Surely PFA player, yeah, European player of the year for me, N'Golo Kante. Back to back Champions League man of the matches, rare feat. Romania have a chance. It's cleared away. Messi won last time, just winning the league. Yeah, I don't know what to tell of this trophy. Closing it down to half time. Romanians with the final attack of the half. Swings across in, and it's comfortable for Sam Johnston. But I think that will be pretty much it for half time. Yes, that is. Nil-nil. Jadon Sancho rifling the post along with Calvert-Lewin. I'll bring you the stats right now. Yep. 65% possession for England. Both teams having 7 shots. Romania having 3 shots on target. And it's quite a worrying sign that it is something that England, even though they are creating so many chances, they actually cannot have shots on target. That is something of a bit of a worry for me. That is something that is it would be difficult to break them down considering the low blocks that they're playing, and a lot of teams would be lining down. Prasun says Abhik Sarkar, absolutely Abhigda is right, because a lot of teams will be deploying that low block stage, and they know the Marcus Rashford's, Luke Shaw's combination play and how they struggle against a low block, and there's just a bit of time difference in there. So around, I do believe that England had a good half. Sancho very unlucky with the shot rifling the post, but I do believe that this England side needs one more gear. Probably a Harry Kane would solve a lot of problems. His hold-up play would drag a lot of defenders out of position. Him dropping deep. If you leave him empty, he can shoot out wide. He can play a pass. And he's done it for this season for Tottenham. He's done it absolutely brilliantly this season for Tottenham. England needs to play quicker. I think England are actually preventing not playing in full gear. They are reserving themselves because they already have had one hamstring injury with Trent Alexander-Arnold. I don't think they're exerting themselves. I wanted England to face a big team in the friendlies. Want to see how the defense cope up the high pressing teams. We have to wait for Croatia. Croatia is a very good shout out of a team. Guys, if you're new to the channel, do hit that like and subscribe button. If you want to go one step ahead, the donation links are there. You can absolutely support me and keep my smile going and keep the channel going. Any contribution is absolutely amazing from you. And to all those of you who donated and contributed to the channel, hearty thanks to all of you. Means absolutely everything to me. Absolutely. And I have this dream that one day this channel will grow. Super chat is coming. So let's hope that a Sasta Goldbridge can be a proper Neil one day. And my dream can only be happening because of you guys. So let's hope to get all the support, all the cheers going in. It's more or less the halftime team talk. Tell me in the comments what halftime team talk Gareth Southgate needs to give, because this is something you don't want to see from an England side. The fact that they have played decent is something. How did Portugal get into the knockout stage even after finishing third in 2016? 24 teams, 4 of the best, so 12 teams and 4 of the third position best teams get selected. So that is how it's going to be even this year. But I don't think a group of death of Germany, Portugal and France, I don't think it will be high scoring, because the goal difference will be a matter that would be taken into consideration. So I think the group of death, only 2 people will be going forward, unless it's a 5-5, 5-all thing kind of a scenario. So let's hope. I'll be back after a short break. Do keep tuning in and do enjoy the PP break scene. We'll see you pretty soon. Do keep enjoying and keep subscribing and keep sharing. Give me a bit of a break. We'll see you in around 2 minutes. Set your timers. Okay, I'm back. Don't be questioning my bladders, you guys. Huh. Yeah, highlights are going on. Let me just hop onto Twitter and see what's happening. Grealish absolutely on fire. Everybody's raving about Jadon Sancho and Marcus Rashford. Luke Shaw, Marcus Rashford, Jack Grealish, and Jadon Sancho is a dream that we wish that all of them could play for Manchester United. Don't think two will be coming in. Gareth Southgate with his customary halftime team talks. Let's see how it goes. Proud moment for Marcus. Gabriel Rodriguez, the ex-Spain under-21 coach, says that Ollie's team is softer than a muffin and David De Gea is suffering the consequence of the defensive frailties. You need to protect your best asset in the team. There is just an uncontrolled mess between midfield and defense, but he is right. So the fact, he is right. Dean Henderson, how he can become a keeper. Our Carlisle goalkeeper was sick one day and I said to the coach, I'll go in goal. I'm used to playing there with my mates and brothers. I went in goal, saved 2 penalties, and the rest is history. What an amazing journey. What an amazing journey. What the transfer window has amused me is the fact that Gini Wijnaldum was so close to joining Barcelona and he's nipped off by the likes of PSG at the last moment thinks that PSG can offer a humongous salary is unparalleled. Comes to say that the European Super League, all those what ifs and what nots. "45 more minutes. The English team making the way. Second half would be starting pretty soon. The English players making the way onto the pitch. No halftime substitutions as of now. You can see all the players. Okay, Jordan Henderson is coming on in midfield, probably to replace Calvin Phillips or either of. Yes, it is Calvin Phillips. He has replaced Calvin Phillips. So Ward-Prowse, Jordan Henderson, and Jack Grealish in the English midfield. So let's see what happens. Second half is yet to start. The ball is on the pitch. The Romanians have 1 foot over the ball. Astounding camera work. Really, really. Second half has started. Romania straight off to defense. Guys, thank you for all the love and support that you've been giving me. If you're new to the channel, do hit that like button and that subscribe button. And if you want to go one bit further, there's the link right up top. So you can donate there and keep supporting the journey that I'm on. Jack Grealish wins the ball, tumbles over, wins the foul. James Ward-Prowse to deliver his strong set pieces. Luke Shaw over the ball as well. Paints it. England have a chance. And it's a bloody lovely save. James Ward-Prowse has been on the mark for all the 3 set pieces that he has taken. What a ball. What a lovely ball. Jordan Henderson, Jack Grealish, plays it out wide to Marcus. Control lets him down. England win a throw-in right near the touchline, which Luke Shaw will take. Grealish twisting and turning, lays it off to Jordan Henderson. He's playing the quarterback role. Gibson goes. Dominic Calvert-Lewin is hurried to the ground but doesn't win a free kick. England need to turn off the afterburners in the second half. Need to score a goal. Romanians with some neat footwork. Ben White gives away the throw-in. Romanians trying to attack but easily cut off. Johnson launches his forward but it's easily gathered by the Romanian defense, who start building up from the back once again. Neat turn of play. Have the ball out wide. Cross comes in. Romanians have the ball. Shot. And it's blocked and it's a Romanian throw-in. England have been very, very porous in defense. Very porous in defense. Great hold-up play there from Calvert-Lewin. Marcus shrugs off his man, wins England the throw-in. England building from deep. Some neat touches out there. Luke Shaw, Marcus, throw in. Tries the long ball. Can Calvert-Lewin keep it in play? He cannot. Bit overplayed there from the Englishman. What a chance there from Ben Godfrey. Got his knees to the ball. Probably a combination of Calvert-Lewin and Ben Godfrey. And England have a throw-in from misplaced clearance by the Romanians from English pressure. Gareth Southgate with his greyish blazer, and that's pretty much what he's done with his tactics. It's a bit grey on the greyish side. England with the free kick deep in their own half. Neat touch of play. Not a foul. Grealish goes down, but it isn't a foul. He's looking for that. He was looking for that. Long ball over the top and WWE on the touchline. England win the throw-in. Romanian manager reminds me of a mafia. Somewhere I've seen. I don't remember. Probably from too many Hitman games that I've played. James Ward-Prowse. Thoughts on James Ward-Prowse, guys? How do you rate his performance in the first half? I think he was excellent. I think he should make the cut. If anyone can whip some balls in, and if you need set piece expertise, I think James Ward-Prowse is the man to replace. And he can play the wing back role as well. He can play any role. So versatile, so neat and clean on the ball. Good with his pressing, and plays for a Southampton side of Ralph Hasenhüttl, and we know how much they outrun the opposition and how energetic James Ward-Prowse is. Do you think he deserves a better club than Southampton? That he sacrifices a lot for his height? Ball comes in. Tyrone Mings makes a hash of it. And it's out wide. Danger signs for England. It's Marcus Rashford basically missing the header completely. All ends up. Nice touch there. England out from wide. The final ball has let England down a lot of times. The final ball is just not coming. Romanians on the attack. They have space. It's a 2-on-2. Romanian shoots and it's out wide. Blasted out wide. Clear cut chance there from the Romanians. They've been very good on the counter attack. Chris Watt one, and Tyrone Mings just skips off his man and forces the shot wide. It's an England goal kick nonetheless. Gareth Southgate looking on, trying to make some substitutions, I believe. Still yet to finalize the replacement for Trent Alexander-Arnold. Calvert-Lewin is down. This isn't a good sign. Holding his knee. England shouldn't risk it. This isn't a good sign. It's up and about. That's cool. Gareth Southgate coyous after losing a youngster from Merseyside, wouldn't want to lose another from the other half, from the blue half. Grealish with the ball. James Ward-Prowse. Nothing ball there from Luke Shaw. Luke has done better. The ball was on, the run was on. He clearly apologizes to his international and club teammate. Actually, the ball went out for a throw-in before it curved in basically. Grealish has the ball. Nice bit of dribbling there. Can England capitalize from the defensive mistake? Marcus Rashford has the ball. Goes past one, goes past two, and loses the ball. As usual of Marcus, trying to dribble 3, 4, 5 people at once. Unfair. England settled for a throw-in in their own half, deep into their own half. Marcus, that was a glaring chance. All down to Grealish. Fantastic footwork. Marcus goes past one, tries to do the same trick twice, gets caught out. Typical Marcus Rashford season. I don't know why he has tried to overplay the odds. England win a throw-in. Click on Jadon. Back to him. Goes past him. Amazing dribbling skills from Jadon Sancho. Neat play from England there. Grealish. Stuck. Played back. Switch the play. It's out to Luke Shaw. Marcus lays it off to Luke. Crossing chance here, clearly pulled back. Should be a yellow card. It is a yellow card, the first yellow card of the game. Ivan. Neat one touch play there from Luke and Marcus. As England have set piece right on the edge of the box, closer to the byline than to the touch line. James Ward-Prowse delivered 3 peaches. Can we get a 4th quality one, or will it be Luke Shaw who's standing in there with the in-swinger? Calvert-Lewin prepping. Shouting on the instructions. James Ward-Prowse lining up the ball. Can go for a direct shot as well. He's well capable of that. Luke Shaw fakes it. James Ward-Prowse goes for the shot and it's saved comfortably by the Romanian goalkeeper. Good attempt, good effort. But England need a bit more. They've hassled and harried, but the final pass or the final shot have not been forthcoming. Romanians neatly passes it out of the England press. Now that there's a 3v3 situation which Tyrone Mings should clear, which he does with great poise. It's back to the Romanians. Cross comes in, header out. Marcus has the ball, does drive, but eventually loses the ball. Marcus has been a shadow of himself since his injury. There's no two ways about it. Looking frustrated, trying to do a lot and score those picture perfect goals, but sometimes you need to do the simple things he was known for. Feel for Marcus, really. He's playing through 2 injuries, but let's hope that he recovers well, because he has a bright career ahead of him. Still only 23, still just 23, turned 23 in the first months of this year. Romanians have the ball, no England press. We have the ball out wide, in and around the edge of the box. They're poised. Finally, England get it clear, but Calvert-Lewin holds it off. Marcus is away. Has one defender to beat. Marcus Rashford slams it out wide. What a chance. What a break. What a chance. Excellent hold-up play by Calvert-Lewin. Marcus out there breezes past 2 defenders, and his finishing lets him down. Could have easily been 1-0 for the Englishman. Slipped as he tried to shoot. Should have gone near post there. England have the ball. Calvert-Lewin. England got offside. Movement on the bench. Romanians playing some neat stuff. It's in English, all English in the English half right now. England need a break. Marcus lays it off. Jadon has the ball and miscontrols it. It was all the way back to the keeper. Nice cut out there from Ben Godfrey. A lot of still places up, one place up per grab, and I think the players not in the list are playing for that space and that pace. Horrendous kick out by Sam Johnstone. Oh, England making the substitutions. Declan Rice comes on for James Ward-Prowse. That's the first of the substitutions. The second one, probably Ollie Watkins. I'm seeing Ollie Watkins. Had a good game, James Ward-Prowse. A very good game. Jadon Sancho coming off as well. Rattled the post, Jadon Sancho in the first half. So Declan Rice comes on. And it's Jude Bellingham. Grealish probably to go out wide right. Jude Bellingham come out in the center. Let's see how the young boy from Dortmund has been highly rated, very highly rated. Romanians making 2 substitutions as well. Guys, can we aim for 20 likes? And if you're new to the stream, do hit that like button and the subscribe button and go one step further and donate to the channel. All your support matters a lot to me. Let's see how Declan Rice performs. If there's a significant improvement in this English side. Good thing Marcus is still out on the left. We expect him to be taken off with his injury records, but he's still playing. Actually, Jude Bellingham is playing left and Marcus has gone to the right. Jack Grealish tumbles down. Is it a penalty? It is the penalty. Penalty for England. Jack Grealish, the most fouled player on the pitch, dribbles past one, gets into the box, doesn't get down before that, and defender when he tries, stupid challenge really. He's going to the byline, he shouldn't tackle like that. Who places the ball? It's the captain Marcus Rashford placing the ball on the penalty spot. Looks poised. Marcus Rashford with the captain's armband. Doesn't take much penalties for club anymore because of Bruno Fernandes. Takes his run up and slots it in. 1-0 England. Goal by Marcus Rashford on the 68th minute through a penalty. Jack Grealish tumbling down from a challenge, from a nothing challenge, but it's goal by Marcus Rashford. 1-0 England. Marcus Rashford on the score sheet. Nothing challenge there, really. Nothing challenge there. England have finally broken the deadlock. Marcus Rashford with the penalty, cool and calmly slotted out. England lead 1-0 on the night. Serious nerves there for Marcus. Now, can England push for a second over here? Amazing footwork from Jack Grealish. Probably Jack Grealish out wide left right now, favoured in his left wing berth. Marcus again through the right. It doesn't seem to convince me, Marcus through the right, guys. Caught ball watching, but Rice regains the ball, plays it out wide to Luke Shaw. Long ball. What a touch by Marcus. Passes it in. And the keeper gathers. Almost 2-0 from Marcus Rashford. Sublime ball played out wide. Sublime touch. Just lacked the finish over it. Ball was a bit farther away from Dominic Calvert-Lewin. Almost licking his lips. England were on the verge of making it 2-0. England win it back. Can we see the floodgates open for England right now? England win the ball up high. Jude Bellingham. Jack Grealish as Luke Shaw for company on the overlap. Luke Shaw with the ball out wide, plays the ball in. Almost reached Marcus on the edge of the right hand box. Romania counter. Marcus gives the foul away. He's got his goal, the captain for the night. Plays it out wide. Neat one touch play there by the Romanians. The cross comes in. There's a mess in the box. Romanians have won it back inside the English box. Jordan Henderson clears. and England win a throw in. England have been very nervy defending their own insides of their own box. Very nervy. Tyrone Mings not tight enough. Jude Bellingham, Jack Grealish all standing aside, but still the Romanian player, I don't know how he gets the ball, but is very coyous and very not good defending, to put it in light terms. England missing a defender for sure. For sure England missing a defender. Long ball out wide. Plays the overlap. Gets the ball in. What a block. What a block. What a save. Almost 1-1. What a block. Firstly a block and a combination of saves from Sam Johnstone gets it away. Let's see her on the replay. The cross gets put in. What an expert volley. First time block. What a save. Point blank. What a save. Sam Johnstone clearly knocking on the door of the English setup. What a save. Brilliant. Brilliant save. Jordan Pickford and Dean Henderson might just have the work cut out with the performance Sam Johnstone is giving. A corner comes in. Johnstone takes. Marcus is looking tired. Plays the crossfield ball to perfection, but Jude Bellingham cannot gather. Again, let's have a look at the save over here again. Point blank. What a save. The ball was travelling. United Academy graduate Sam Johnstone. Okay, Kieran Trippier looks like he's coming on, as well as prodigy Jesse Lingard. Probably for Marcus. He's had a good match. Got the goal, got the all-important penalty. Luke Shaw and Marcus Rashford coming off, deservedly so. They need some rest, keep them fresh for the club level. Jesse Lingard coming on to play through right wing, and probably Ben Godfrey will switch over to left back, and Kieran Trippier joins in at right back. I don't think Kieran Trippier should play left back with Chilwell and Shaw. What juju this is going on, but England, Gareth Southgate playing inverted left backs. Is the start of something very new, guys? Oh, Kieran Trippier is playing through left back, but Ben Godfrey has stuck to right back. What is there left to see in this world? Inverted fullbacks. Inverted fullbacks. Oh my god. England passing it about in and around their own box. Tumbles over, gets the free kick. Jack Grealish fouled again. He is, whenever Jack Grealish is on the pitch, he is fouled so many times. Shields the ball so well, wins every free kick. Every challenge wins every free kick. Kirikes went all over him and tries to kiss him, but the less we say, the better. Jack Grealish is up and about. All shiny hairband gleaming in the afternoon sunshine. Long ball. Calvert-Lewin has the ball. Is it a second penalty? It is a second penalty. Absolute bonkers defending from Vlad Kirikes. What was that? Is anybody telling me that he cannot do a high foot in a normal pitch? And what was that? Vlad Kirikes looks like a butcher and found Calvert-Lewin to be the piece of meat. My god. Jack Grealish with the penalty. Jordan Henderson with the penalty. Steps up. England customary 2 penalties. Jordan Henderson. Saved. Saved. What a poor penalty by the Scouser. What was that? What was that? What was that? England could have been cruising over here, and they've made life difficult for them. Jordan Henderson missing the penalty. England on the attack. Grealish with the ball. Kieran Trippier making the overlap. Jesse Lingard. Vlad Kyrgios is a lucky man. Could have been 2-0 and game set and match for the English, but Romanians on the attack. Gives the ball away and it's an English throw. Guys, if you're new to the channel, do hit that like and subscribe, would be amazing. And keep supporting this team that you've always done. Means a lot to me. Romanians having a change right now. Final 10 minutes of the game. England on through the break. Jesse Lingard with some sombreros. Crossfield ball. England keep it alive. Luke Shaw, Trippier with the dummy overlap. Calvert-Lewin out wide to Jesse Lingard. What a save. What a save. Calvert-Lewin basically. That Calvert-Lewin was the one taking the shot. It stung the goalkeeper, where it's an odd place really. Jack Grealish, Trippier, back to Grealish, scheming, nice reverse pass. England have cut open the defense. The cross does not come in because there are inverted fullbacks over there. Cross comes in, header, what a goal, what a save, what a save, what a save, what a chance, what a ball in, what a save. Both goalkeepers have been excellent. What a claim, what a header, climbing top up in his defender and forces the save off the goalkeeper. Calvert-Lewin has been immense, has been amazing leading the line really. With the movement, with the fluidity, and probably that was his last contribution in the game. Is he getting subbed off? Yes, Ollie Watkins coming on from Calvert-Lewin. Could have capped it off with a goal, but unlucky lad. Okay, that was deemed a foul, by the way. Final 10 minutes or so to go. England win the ball. Played a bit out wide. It's off the post by Jude Bellingham. It's off the post. Or is it a save? Is it a save? The ball a bit away from Ollie Watkins over there. It's off the post. England have hit the post so many. No, it's off the defender, then off the post. England with the corner. Kieran Trippier will be taking. Inverted fullback for Gareth Southgate's side. Lining one up. Again, rumored to link up with Manchester United to provide cover for Aaron Wan-Bissaka. Think that's curtains for Diego Dalot. And the shot is loomed over by Tyrone Mings, who has done nothing wrong, nothing right. Needs to be a bit more stronger on the ball, not get caught up by the occasion of the match. Put up the side of his head. Just need to go this, not this. As if I'm an expert. As if I'm an expert. Come on. I've seen Man United defend, so I think myself to be some sort of an expert, but you never know. You never know. England pressing high on the end of the match. Romanians have a lucky break on the ball. Good covering from Tyrone Mings. Was strong on the ball there. England goal kick. Gareth Southgate sits down. But let's hope that his team stands up. Or stands out in the entirety of the Euro 2020 or 2021s. And fans can sing It's Coming Home finally. After 66. Don't think England has won a trophy. Then again, just the under 19, under 17 World Cup recently that was held in India, likes of Phil Foden in there, who's graduated on to the first team. The winning captain, Angel Gomez, was the tournament captain. He plies his trade at Portugal right now. England have a chance. Jack Grealish. It's a corner. Centre back still coming up. The last chance they had. England have been very good with their set pieces. Only the final product missing. Trippier whips it in. And it's headed out wide. Ollie Watkins on the end of the cross. Final 5 minutes of the match or so. Diving in, challenges coming in, full-blooded. Whips the ball in, and it's a good save down by Sam Johnstone. Very good save down below. Cross shot. It's agony for the Romanians. Almost the equalizer. England caught off sleeping. Couldn't get the touch. Couldn't get the all-decisive touch. Would have been 1-1 right there. England playing a dangerous game on defense. Can they hold out? Or even can they score one more? Jordan Henderson, for those of you joining us late, has missed a penalty. Marcus Rashford's penalty remains the decisive one. Jesse Lingard on the ball. It's been amazing form for club, and he's been hacked down from behind, and if that's not a foul, Romanians building, neat touch of play. Still has the ball. Edge of the box. Cross comes in, but it's Grealish. Expertly maneuvers his way out of defense. England have a break on here, guys. Ollie Watkins out wide to Jesse Lingard. Do England go for the kill? It seems likely not. Content keeping the ball and passing the game to death, and not boring us to death. The difference of the sides being a Marcus Rashford 68th minute penalty. Watkins on the charge. Lingard shoots but gets blocked out. England just cannot get that all important second goal and put the game to bed. Romanians passing the ball out of defense. England win the ball back. Godfrey slips. Now there's a break on. What a pass from the outside of the boot. What a pass. Cross comes in and it's dealt with by Declan Rice. But what a pass out there from the Romanians. Outside of the boot. From the center line to the wing. Magnificent. Still Romanians on the attack. Cross comes in. Johnstone slips but England get the ball away. Only to a Romanian defender. Free kick. Almost near to the edge of the box. It's a promising situation over here. English defense almost sleeping. Tyrone Mings should have dealt with that. Ben White should have dealt with that. Romanian fans on full voice. England with Jack Grealish taking a breather. No, I'm kidding. Mistake on the wall and it's blocked by the wall. 3 minutes of added on time to the 90th. Can Romania come back into this match? Declan Rice expertly. England on the break. Grealish out wide to Lingard. Switches the play and that's a poor ball. Poor ball out wide to Ollie Watkins. That's a poor ball. Romania have 2 minutes to find something. Keep the match as an equal poise before the Euros. England, far less convincing display from what they had. Lovely ball, lovely take. Nutmeg on Ben Godfrey, but referee doesn't give a free kick. Sam Johnstone gathers. It's a collision of heads, basically. Yeah, referee has stopped play. New FIFA rule says that any head injury or concussion injury, the game will be stopped at that instant. Nasty clash of heads between Ivan, the number 9 of the Romanians, against Ben White. Ben White is up and about and he's okay. Remember the interview that he said that he was crying when he got called up to the England squad only to be shedded. But there is still one spot left. Let's see who makes the cut. England look content with the ball, and I think that should be pretty much about it. 10 seconds to go and they have started back passing. Three minutes are up. Ben Godfrey lashes one over, and that's full time. England win 1-0 on the night. Full time England 1-0. So let me bring you the stats of the second half. So this is the second half statistics. So 19 shots for England, 55% of the possession. It was more or less 50-50. But what's concerning is Romania had 14 shots in the game. Marcus Rashford with the difference on the 68th minute when Jack Grealish was tumbled down by the Romanian defense, slotted home perfectly and coolly and calmly, and goes up his tally. 7 shots on target for England. But guys, do tell me on the comments. Do tell me on the comments if this England defense is too much porous. Whether this England defense is too much porous for your own liking. This is something that needs to be addressed by Southgate and co, because England was slow to the build up. England were laggish other than the Jadon Sancho effort and the Marcus Rashford penalty. Probably Calvert-Lewin hitting the post once from a James Ward-Prowse free kick. But then again, England have a lot to play. England have a lot to play and a lot to prove. And if this is the quality that we are going to see from them in the finals, it's easy to say that they're going to have an early ticket home. Think they're missing their first choice centre halves in Harry Maguire and John Stones, probably Tyrone Mings here and there, a bit here and there, but I do believe that this English side needs to step up a bit more. Don't know whether they were playing in full gear or not, considering the fact that they have already lost Trent Alexander-Arnold in that friendly last term, and I still don't know, and they still don't know who's going to be called up. But then again, 1-0 on the night against Romania, hard laboured win. So I guess this should be something of a positive from the English side. Marcus Rashford being on the score sheet from the penalty, had a decent game. Jadon Sancho had a very decent game, and still waiting for him to be announced as a United player. We are all waiting, and I do think that this is something that needs to be addressed very much. This is something that needs to be taken forward, because Gareth Southgate cannot get away with performances like this in the finals. Teams like France, teams like even Croatia, if the team in their group, will rip this England midfield to shreds if this is the continuation, if this is what things are going to be. I don't know if this is a pragmatic approach, but I don't know if this was brought out. But then again, this is something that England fans need to keep in mind, and I think there are better days in store for the English side. Marcus Rashford still with his injury, still providing the difference in the goals. Then again, kya kare? This is something that you have to go by. I think I'll keep this at a minimum over here. Thanks for joining in. If you're new, do hit that like and subscribe, and also support the stream. The link is there over there. You can see over here. And support the stream. All your contributions mean a lot to me. Since there is no super chat yet, I'll try to bring the super chat as soon as possible. Needs to get approved. But then again, chalo, we'll see you tomorrow. India versus Bangladesh on the watch along with Neil. Do tune in and do keep the support up high. So this is your boy Neil for Netflix Football on the watch along, bidding you a good night. Stay home, stay safe, and do get vaccinated. Bye bye for now.